All right, boys and girls, we're going to review 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3, okay? 2.1 was about organizing data in a frequency chart. That's when we use tallies. So it says one way to show data is a tally table. And I am going to do this because that's an important word there. Another way to show data is a frequency table. And here's a vocabulary word for math right here, frequency table. And we wrote this in our notebooks. Frequency table uses numbers to record data. This right here is a frequency table. Okay? Now, the students in Jack's class voted for their favorite sport. How many more students chose soccer than chose baseball? I'm going to read it again. The students in Jack's class voted for their favorite sport. How many more? Okay, that means that I'm going to be subtracting. Students chose soccer, then chose baseball. So I'm comparing soccer to baseball. They want to know how many more. So I need to look at my tally chart. And I told you guys, when we're looking at the tally chart, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we cross it when there's 5. So this total here is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I write my number there, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have soccer, baseball, and football. I have my numbers. So it says, what do I need to find? How many more students chose soccer than chose baseball? What information do I need to use? The data about favorite sports from the tally table right here. Right here. Okay, that's what I'm going to use, this data. How will I use the information? I will count the tally marks, which I already did. Then I will write the number of the tally marks for each sport in the frequency table. Okay, so next I will subtract to compare. I told you before we're going to compare the votes from soccer and the votes from baseball. Now I'm going to look over here, and what I told you here. One tally mark is one vote, and this little symbol means 5 votes. It's actually this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only that it's very tiny, so I just wanted to show you. Okay, so soccer has 1 5 symbol and has 4 tally marks next to it. So I write a 9. There it is. Soccer, a 6, just like I did there, and football, a 4. Now I'm going to subtract to compare because it said how many more. And I told you we're subtracting. So I'm going to take my 9 soccer and I'm going to subtract 6 from baseball, and my answer is 3. So 3 more students chose soccer than chose baseball as their favorite sport. So how many students chose football and baseball combined? How many chose football and baseball combined? So I'm adding. So I'm going to take my football, that's 4, and I'm going to add my baseball, which is 6, and I get my total of 10. The next one, how many fewer students chose football than chose soccer? I look over here, football I have 4, soccer I have 9. So I'm going to subtract 4 from my larger number 9, and I know that 5 fewer students chose football than soccer. The other way around. 5 fewer students chose soccer than chose football. Okay? That is how we do our tally tables and our frequency chart. Our tally table and our frequency chart. All righty. Now we're going to review 2.2. Okay, we're going to review 2.2. We're going to change our colors. I'm going to go to blue now. And this is where we introduce the pictograph. And I told you that a picture graph shows information using small pictures or symbols. A key, right here, a key, tells what the symbol stands for. A symbol can stand for more than one. Very important right here. It could stand for more than one. You have to check the symbol to see how much it stands for. Okay? So it says, which state in the pictograph has 9 national parks? First thing I got to do, this is national park areas. This right here, again, is my title. these right here are my category headings. And these right here are my symbols. Here's the key. And the key is telling me that each little tree is equal to 6 national parks. The key for the picture graph shows that each little tree equals 6 national parks. Count the number of trees next to each state. Oregon has 1 tree picture and half of a tree. Well, if I know that a whole tree is 6, half a tree would be half of 6, which is 3. So I'm going to look over here, and you know that I like to find out what I have. 1 tree equals 6, so I have 6. 1 tree, that's 6. 2 trees, so that's 6 plus 6. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. So that's 6 5 times. So it's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. If you don't know your multiplication, you would add 6 5 times, and that would give you 30. But if you know your multiplication, you know that 6 times 5 equals 30. Then you have this. You have 6, and you have half a 6, so 6 plus 3, which is 9. Now I have my totals. And the question here says, Oregon has 1 tree picture and half a tree picture. So Oregon has 9 national park areas. Isn't that what I got? And I did that all by looking right here. So it says, choose the favorite ice pop flavor picture graph for 1 through 3. We're going to use this. Favorite ice cream pop flavor. We got orange, lemon, blueberry, strawberry. Title, category headings, symbols, key. Each popsicle equals 2 votes. So half a popsicle equals 1 vote. How many people chose orange? I'm going to go to orange and I'm going to start counting. I'm counting by 2s. So I have 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 2, 4, 6. Lemon has 2, 4, and then it has a half. Well, half of 2 is 1. So 2, 4, and 1, 5. The next one has 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1 more, 9. Now I have my totals. Now I can answer these questions. How many people chose orange? I go to orange, 6. How many people chose lemon? 5. How many fewer, so I'm subtracting, people chose lemon than strawberry? So strawberry is 9, and I'm subtracting lemon, which is 5, and my answer is 4. I got all my information from the chart. How many people in all were surveyed? So that means I have to answer all of. They want to know how many in all. In all. You're going to add these all together. And I like to add things by section. So I'm first going to add these 2 together. And 6 and 5 is 11. Then I'm going to add these 2 together. And 6 and 9 is 15. Then I'm going to add those together, and I get 26. So this is how we use a picture graph. Okay, this is how we use a picture graph. And you have to make sure that you read the directions very, very clearly, or you can get lost when you're using picture graphs. Alrighty, now we're going to go on to today's lesson. And I like to change my color. Choose some like purple. Oh, let's do dark blue. Dark blue is nice. So we're going to make a picture graph today. We're going to use the data in this table. Okay, and this is our frequency table. Remember, it has the numbers to make a picture graph. First, we're going to write the title. Well, up here it says number of ball caps sold. And they already wrote it for us, number of ball caps sold. Then it says write the names of the games. And we have Falcons and Mustangs right here. Sharks and Bulldogs right there. Hawks and Comets right here. And Rams and Cardinals right here. Okay, those are the games, the basketball games. Then it says decide what number each picture will represent. You can count by 5s to find the number of caps sold. So let each cap represent 5. And the reason they use 5 is that all these numbers, 20, 30, 5, and 15, all have 5 in common. 15 has 3 5s in common. 30 has 6 5s in common, and 20 has 4 5s in common. So they did the first one for you. They counted by 5s using the cap to count to 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 ball caps would give me 20 because each cap is equal to 5 caps. The Sharks and the Bulldogs says 30, so I got to count by 5s till I get to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I made 6 ball caps because I counted to 30, counting by 5s. The next one says Hawks and Comets 5. Well, I got to count by 5s till I get to 5. Well, if 1 ball cap is 5, it only needs 1. Now the next one is 15. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. I needed 3 ball caps because I had 3 times 5 to make 15. So it says here what we just did. Draw 1 ball cap for every 5 caps sold in each game. There were 20 caps sold during the Falcons and Mustangs game. Count to 20 by 5s. We did that, and we got 4 caps, and we did all the rest. Now that we have this, we can answer our 3 questions. The first question says, during which game were the most ball caps sold? Well, let me see. This one has 5, 10, 15, 20. It has 4 caps. This one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It has 6 caps. So far, this is the most. This one only has 5, and this has 3. That's 15. So the most caps were sold during the Sharks and Bulldogs. Okay. How many pictures would you draw if 45 caps were sold in a game? So there's none here. They're saying how many would you need to represent 45? Well, I'm going to count by 5s. And I'm going to use this little space here. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now I'm just going to count the caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 caps. That's how many I would have to draw to represent 45 ball caps. During which 2 games were a total of 25 caps sold. So they want you to take these and figure out which 2 games together will give you 25. Well, this already has 30, so I'm going to eliminate this game. This game can't be. This game has 20, and this game has 5. If I combine those 2 games, I get 25. Okay, let's see if any more can give us 25. Hawks and Comets is 5. Rams and Cardinals is 15. Well, 5 and 15 is 20. That's not going to work. And 20 and 15 is 35. That's not going to work. So the 2 games would be the Falcons and the Mustang game plus the Hawks and the Comets. And I would put my math problem on the bottom just so I can see it. Okay? Alrighty. So now that we have reviewed those 3, I hope that's going to help you with this. You could also watch Mr. Math Vlog. Okay, remember there's a link on our Canvas page, or you can just write in Mr. Let me write it here so you guys can see it. Mr. Math Vlog.com, and you're going to go to 3rd grade, and you're going to scroll down to Chapter 2, and you can review Lesson 1, Lesson 2, and Lesson 3.